this. Okay, well, I had to get my phone ready so I could do this. Scheiße. Alright, so this is phase 1, which is update 1.08. I'm gonna just do a new one because it is phase 1, and this will be my YouTube part of the video. Every time I try to do a series, it's like I always get interrupted or something. And if I can find some decent people, maybe do a co-op thing, run a series of that. But I'm just tired of dealing with kids. I don't want to fucking deal with immaturity and shit like that. I mean, yeah, I get immature at some points, but nothing beyond. Alright, so basically, there's a lot of it that's still the same. Watchtower, then you find your truck, and then you find the garage. Now, on my primary save, I have not seen any in-game content. Now, I was told there was going to be a part 2 to phase 1, but I do not know if that is necessarily true. All I do know is that the 1.08 dropped for the update and the phase 1, which I had to download the DLC. It did not automatically do it. So I was streaming that on Twitch, and I was getting all kinds of fucked up. So basically, now the tutorial is a little bit better. Your first move should always be to scout new areas, press text to open the map. Okay, so let's open the map. Okay, your tracked objective always shows up here. Let's go find that watchtower. Okay, now, let's back out. So, I do not like the auto start. That fucking aggravates me. I'd rather push the L1 and the X to start my vehicle. That way I'm not accidentally wasting gas. And I don't like the handbrake always being on. If the handbrake's on, I want to do it. I don't like people holding my hand. I don't like, here, let me help you. Let me do this for you. You don't understand. This is important. I want to help. I get that. I get you want to help us, but don't fucking hold my hand. It's aggravating. So, alright. So now I can take that off with the R1 button because I'm on the PS4. So, let's go ahead and accelerate. Let's get moving. Obviously, we are in rear-wheel drive. The graphics aren't too bad. There's some mud kicking up a little bit. Looks really good. Got a nice little particle system to it. Alright, so now it wants us to drive it in low gear. So, okay, now we're in low gear. Still rear-wheel drive. Got some good mud kicking up. Notice the front tires are not kicking up any mud. Alright, now it wants us to do the all-wheel drive, okay? Because now we're going through thicker mud. And then it's telling us when we leave rough patches to press the R1. Oh, get out of low gear. That's basically what it's telling us. This game is absolutely fucking fun. I love to drive. And this has given me so many ideas on my game that I'm gonna be creating after college is over with. Alright, so, and if you noticed, the auto centering, see? It does not auto center if you just sit still. Which fucking about damn time. Now when I move, this does have power steering, so it will eventually go back to being in its normal spot. Which doesn't bother me too much on this one, but it has like a delay, so it doesn't just automatically go back to center. It takes it a second or two, just like a real car would. Alright. The handling of the vehicle has gotten better. I've noticed that. Alright, so it looks like I'm doing 30. And about 35. Although I think I'm going faster than what the speedometer is telling me. We have a roadblock. Alright, so now it's telling us about the terrain and how there's different obstacles and why they have a detour. So if we take the detour, instead of going down in that deep water over there, we'll go to a little shallow puddle. Just like that. Look how the mud is like wet and it's like it sticks to the ground unless you're in a deep area where it starts to get deep and then it kicks it up. Alright, so now it wants us to learn how to refuel since fuel is not infinite. Thank fucking God. I still think that I don't like how big this area is. I think it needs to be closer to the pumps. I mean, if you're going to refuel, why not just stick it closer to the pumps? Anyways, you don't have to shut off the car either. Apparently, people bitched about that. Alright, so now we've got that. Now, what is the price of gas in this? Looks like it's about $3.47, $3.57, $3.66. Diesel is $3.29. Alright. So here we go. Now it wants us to go this way. Let's go ahead and get stuck in the mud. Because it wants us to get stuck. Okay. Now we're getting stuck in the mud. Alright. Only because it wants us to do the winch. Let's go ahead and do that. And then let's pull ourselves out. Really good. This game is absolutely the bomb. When it comes to driving games anyways. They really did a nice job. Alright, so here's the first watchtower. Okay, so every time you go to the watchtower, it will reveal parts of the map. It will open up map so you can look at your surroundings, and now we need to find the truck and repair the bridge. Which, the new update in Phase 1, they created a radar scout trailer, which you technically do not have to do the watchtowers anymore. You can get the radar trailer thing, and you can go to different spots of the map and use the radar. It does take fuel, and it will open up the map to help you find things that the watchtower will not show you. Oh, it wanted us to do this. Yes, go here. It wants us to put a thing there. Yes. Alright, so there. In the mud. Look at that fucking mud, man. That's awesome. This game is really impressive. No, I do not get paid from them to say things. No, I am not an influencer. No, I am not sponsored. So, Everything is that of my own opinion. Alright. This game I've been pretty much addicted to since it came out, or since I found out about it. Alright, so now we have our truck. So now what we need to do is we need to shut off this truck so we don't waste the gas. So we got that shut off. Now we need to press up on the D-pad. Yes, and then we change truck. And now we are in our work truck. So, this is the scout truck. This is how we go around looking and opening the map and going on back roads and shit like that. And this truck is for actually doing work. How about that? Alright, so, without being more condescending, I think I'll go ahead and get this going. Now, I better start the mission. So, let's go ahead. Still River, Old Bridge Reconstruction. Now, here's another thing. It will want the metal beams first, but you can take all the parts to the bridge. So, just to let you know that there is a way to do that, and I'll show you. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my car with me because I'm going to use the car. I'm going to take the car with me so that way I don't have to come back for it. I hate redoing work. Winch. There. Okay, so we got the winch on. Now, excuse me. The tires here are highway tires, so do not expect these tires to go running through the mud and be the bomb, because that's just not how shit works. So what we are going to do is we're going to take it down here nice and slow, because it's just a beginner truck. And then we are going to get one of the parts. So one of the parts is here. We need, technically, I could go, I'm going to do something different. Now, technically I can get the wood planks there. But I want to stress the importance of why there are trailers and supplies that are spawned into the game. People have been saying it for a while now that, you know, I don't understand why they put it in the game when you don't need them there. With a shit truck like this, it helps to have that added benefit. So if I can't get to a certain area, like the warehouse, because of all the mud, and I've tried 3 different ways before to do it, there is a trailer that has concrete blocks, so I don't have to go to the warehouse right away with this truck. But it does help to get started. Alright, let me back up first person here. See if I can do it. Just want to try. Alright, can I do it? Aha! Did it. Nice. Alright. Now, let's go back. See, I'm already stuck. Highway tires. Now, if I go into all-wheel drive, now remember, this is not power steering. I have to manually turn the wheels forward and backwards to try to get out of the mud. And it is not working. So we're going to try using the winch. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Alright, let's try this. Shit. Let's try that. Let's see if I can get over some more. Can I do it? Come on. I'm gonna get stuck right off the bat. These tires suck. Alright, let me try doing it a different way. I've seen people do this too. Let's go ahead and detach the trailer. That will give us an extra attach point, which is here. We'll attach it to this pole here, and then we'll use it to kind of move us forward. There we go. Alright, so we got a way out. Now let's use the same attachment point to attach to that piece right there. And let's just pull it out without being in the mud. And then let's reel it in. Try to be smart about it. Alright, now let's attach it. Okay. You do have to use your brain if you know, because people are bitching that this is way too hard, and it is not hard. Alright, I am looking at the... I need my reading glasses, hold on. That way I can read what's being typed. Alright, let's see what's being said in the chat. Ugh. Alright, you can also attach winches. Damn it. Stupid phone. From an attached trailer to a tree, etc. Yes, that is true. Basically, what he's saying is that you can go to the trailer, and you also have attachment points here that you can attach. Instead of what I just did by detaching it, giving me access to another attachment point and using it that way. That's a very good point. Thank you. Alright. I believe this is the better way to go. Alright. This game is just phenomenal. I'm hooked. I was really not impressed with late COVID, though. I was happy to see the radar trailer, scout trailer. I was happy to see the, what is it, the Tuz 166 and the Ford F750. I was not impressed with the Ford's engine or the way it sounded. It just seems like a normal truck. The Tuz 166, that seems like the only vehicle that can really tear up snow. So it's kind of like a small car that they have in here, the Tuz 16. And they just made a bigger version of it to be, and like a van body add-on. I think it has the gas tanker, and it has another thing you can put on the back of it. And they're just kind of small World War II looking things. Before, I used to go down and I used to get... See how my wheels aren't turning back? Watch, see, look at that. I have to turn my wheels. That is pretty cool, I like that. The only bad problem is it has a tendency to cause oversteer. So you have to be careful. Here, bring me the thing and I'll open it. Yeah, that's right. Carefully, because it's glass. Alright. Alright, it's open. Now go put it on the table and reopen it, okay? I just loosened it up for you. Normally what I do, like I said, I usually put the 2 things of wood planks in the back of my truck. I come up here and I take the trailer that's up here around the corner and I get rid of the cargo that's in it, which is a waste because I can use that cargo for later. But there's the trailer that I usually get rid of the cargo, and then I put the metal beams in. But it just becomes a waste of supplies, so it's like, whatever. And you don't have to pay for anything. That's the only thing I think you really have to pay for is the vehicles and the upgrades. Alright, so we're going to add the metal beams. Now there's 2 ways. You can do the loading yourself, or you can auto load. I prefer loading my own cargo. Ah, shit. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Yeah, and if you do it right, you can press your L1 button like Connor says, and you can shift up on the this thing right here. But see, I don't like that gear shifting. I like the snow runner and the off-roads because I get the low negative, low, and low positive, and those are the 3 main gears I use. And I shift between those. And the only time I shift to auto is when I need that little extra kick to get going. But auto, every time I use it, it feels like it screws me up. Now, I've gotten used to it with this vehicle, the GMC MH9500. I've gotten used to it with the Chevrolet CK1500, which is the first Scout you get. But the Con 39 Marshall, it fucks everything up. I mean, that car just goes left and right all over the place. And the Tuz 166 seems to do that as well, which is the newer vehicle. This game really is remarkable. It really is. And they're putting so much work into it. And they're trying to listen to every fan. They're trying to get the mods going. Well, they do have it on the PC, but not on the PlayStation yet. They're trying to get things fixed. I mean, there's just... with everything going on in the world, I'm surprised they're doing as much work as they are. I'm impressed. Because they could easily make the excuse, well, you know, there's COVID, we don't, you know, want our people getting infected, and we're not going to do anything until COVID's over. And then we get fucked. But they're not doing that, which is really freaking awesome. So here's that first water part with the Chevrolet that they wanted us to go around, which is right over there. I did activate the mission, right? No, I didn't. Well, alrighty. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we're ready to repair the bridge. And I've also seen because I've already completed the almost every single task and all the contracts in late COVID, and I found all the updates, and there's still no in-game content. So once you're done with all the contracts and the tasks and the contests, you're done. I mean, there's like no phone calls, there's no emails, no letters, no nothing in the game that, you know, hey, you need to go here and pick up supplies and take it to the factory because they need, you know, more supplies or whatever. They don't do that. I'm hoping they will, but they haven't yet. Alright, so... And then here's the thing that's been bugging the hell out of me. You can unload the cargo. If I had like a crane on the back of my GMC, I could unload the cargo and put it down, but it doesn't register. So all the unloading has to be done while the cargo is in your trailer or in your truck and it is packed. If it is not packed, it doesn't register that you have the cargo. So now that it is packed, now here, I'll even show you. I'll unpack it. Unpack cargo. Alright, so now I have all my cargo unpacked. Now if I try to go here, it is not registered. So you do have to pack the cargo in order for it to register as a thing to put down. Yeah, I agree, Connor. I mean, I've been sitting there, I've been trying to put a bug in their ass about how great this game is already. So, now, imagine, I don't know if you've ever seen or played Elite Dangerous, but I would like to see this game become the Elite Dangerous of trucking. With all the details and, you know, everything just like it, just not sci-fi. I think this could be a really awesome game. And it would give you more I mean, they would have more maps, they would have more garages, they would have more things to do. And then you could also add companies and everything like that, but it's not within the scope. I think right now what we're looking at is the 4 phases that they're going to do. I believe is going to be just 4 maps. So basically we have 2 regions in the United States, Alaska and Michigan. We have 1 in Taymyr, Russia. And now we have, with the latest update of phase 1, we have another area in Russia with 1 map. So I believe the next 3 phases are just going to be 3 more maps and more vehicles, is what I'm assuming that they're going to do. Alright, so now that we did the bridge, which, I'm sorry, it takes way more than 1 beam to do that. But now we need to go find the garage. Oh shit, that's what I mean by a little bit of oversteer. The moment these tires hit grass, man, they spin. Another thing I've noticed, people bitching about the damn lights being too bright. Let me make myself fucking clear. The more lights you put on your vehicle, including the halogen lights and the spotlights and your regular lights, it's going to be fucking bright. You do not need all those lights to see at night in this game. So pick which lights you like best and put them on. But don't try to be adding all the lights and then complain because it is an eye strain. That is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and get the cap for a little bit. Great job on the dash too. I love the interior of the vehicles. message. Alright, so Connor is stating that Phase 1 isn't fully out yet. There is at least one more map included in the Kola Peninsula. Phase 2 is going to be Canada, and Phase 3 in Wisconsin. Okay, so I thought they were, from the way it was going, it was just going to be all Russia. Since we had 2 regions in America, then we would have 2 in Russia. I appreciate the heads up, Connor. Do you know anything about the Canadian or the Wisconsin? Like, are we going to have 4 maps per the regions, or are they going to drop us down to 2 maps per region now? Or do you know? Alright, let's get going while there's a delay between the time I talk and the time somebody hears me, so. And then there's the delay of whoever hears me and is conversing, typing their whatever they want to say, and me getting it, so. Oh, Mr. Busy Fingers. I'm not sure. Okay. I hope we get 4 maps per region. I mean, they spoiled the shit out of us, because we've got 12 maps, 3 regions, and then they gave us another region with 1 map. So I don't want to see them go downhill, because this game is phenomenal. I've already got about, I don't know, a month's worth of time in it already, because I'm always on it. Okay, so if the Kola Peninsula is supposed to be 8 kilometers square and the first map is 4 kilometers square already, then I assume that the next one's going to be another 4 kilometer map. I did, have you played the Kola Peninsula late COVID, Connor? Because I found the area where they're going to put the checkpoint to the next map. I thought that was pretty neat. It's not accessible yet, but it is there. And if I'm not mistaken, this used to be wetter, like right up here, because of the puddle down there. And it used to be slippier, or more slippery, I should say. Let's see what's going on. Look at that momentum. That is just awesome. I played a bit of it, but I'm waiting until a friend gets the game to play it with him. Okay, now you do know, Connor, I'm not saying that he has to have it or not, but they did state in Discord that if one person has it and the other friend does not have it, they can still play on the map as long as the person who owns it does the co-op game, and then you can invite your friends to play on the same map. So they don't have to have it to play with somebody that does have it. Now, I have not tested it yet, but that's what they said. And I thought that was impressive. It's not like Destiny, where if you don't have it, you can't play with me. Yeah, it is extremely awesome of the devs to do that, dude. It is like so awesome. No company gives a shit about us except for Saber and Focus. They've really been proving it lately. They seem to be doing a really good fucking job. Alright, so I'm gonna ditch the trailer. Let's go over here. There's another trailer. That curtain side needs to be for a mission. That's the van body add-on thing to kind of service your equipment. And then here's another one with metal beams on it. Now this metal beam and those concrete blocks will help with the fallen power line. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Hold on. I really need another monitor. Why? Oh, for like the windows or something? You can do that? Like make one monitor like right side, one monitor left side? Oh, for when I'm talking and I don't have to stop. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, I'm waiting for my disbursement. I'm going to be buying another TV. So I will have my computer on one TV and my PlayStation on another TV, and then I won't be having to look at my phone and trying to see what people are saying. Because I can read clearly when it's on the screen on the TV, but when it's on the phone, I notice that my eyes are starting to go bad. And I can see it and I can read it, but it's like just starting to get blurry. So I had to pick up some reading glasses from Walmart so I could read fine print. Alright, that's the Fleet Star. Oh, if you want your trophy for Broken Horse, the best thing to do is to grab that service thing, fix everything except the tires, and I believe the suspension, but especially the tires. Do not fix the tires. You know, you fix the gas tank, the suspension, the gears, and then once the tires are still bad, you fill up the gas tank and you take this and you haul it over to the town, and then you drive it around in town until you get your trophy. That's the easiest way I found to get that one. Oh shit, I didn't even... My wheels were still turned. Alright, so here's the garage. Gonna go inside. That would be fucking awesome. Like, I can put the main TV in the front. That's my front view. Put one off to my left and one off to my right, and I've got the left window and the right window I can look out of. You know, and if I wanted to look up, I could put another monitor on top of my monitor. It kind of gives you the illusion of VR without having to have those VR headset things on. Full mobility. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so now they're going to force us to go to... Yeah, but, you know, maybe somebody will make a new game console and compete with PlayStation and Microsoft and actually take care of the consumers like Focus and Saber are doing. And if they did that, I would be extremely happy to buy from them. Because I'm sick of this. Oh, game consoles are going to go extinct and blah, 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 whatever. Alright. Oh, did I retain it? No. Alright, so squares to retain it. You have to retain it to take it to another map or another region. Once you go to another region, you just click on it, click on the garage, and then you can bring your vehicle back out. Yeah, I streamed a shit ton of these on Twitch. When I first got the Phase 1, I was a little pissy with it. I was not It's like the guy that put all those rocks in that level had a hard-on for rocks or something, dude. I mean, he was just... There's like rocks fucking everywhere. And there's the rocks that get under your vehicle, and the rocks that piss you off, and the rocks that bump you, and it's... Oh my god. That level is full of fucking rocks. And for me, it's aggravating as shit. Well, okay, so if Sony was really smart, and I know they are smart, but if they were smarter, they would go back to the way the PS3 was, where you do not get charged to play with your friends, you don't get charged to have a chat, you don't get charged for every freaking bullshit thing that they can try to nickel and dime you to death. And with us being in a recession again, just like the 1920s, it's... Nobody's getting the point. Nobody will ever get the point in business. Because everybody is... All the businesses are always going to still want money. They don't care if there's a pandemic going on. They don't care if there's war going on. All they care about is nickel and diming everybody to death. And if they were smart, they would go back to the PS3 version of things.
Can I have a popsicle?
If I give you a popsicle right now, you're going to take a bath the first thing you do when you wake up. You understand? Go get a popsicle.
You keep it.
No, you want a popsicle, you get it. Alright, so now you just have to hit your X button to deploy under truck storage. There we go, it's there. Hit your circle button, and then leave the garage. Here. No, it's here. I'll eat the fucking thing. I don't give a shit. I'll eat the damn popsicle. Thanks. Well, where's the other one? Oh, this is yummy. The longer you take, the more of this I'm going to eat. Go get a bowl. You better go find one. Mmm. Orange. Mmm. I don't know. Go look. While not charging for online is good for the consumer, online services costing money. Reason consoles are cheaper and generate more income over time than last. Hey!
Help!
Last pure
I
console.
said help!
Stop it. I am streaming. I agree and disagree with that. So here's the thing. Alright, so you don't have a bowl. So you could have picked one right up here. Look. Now, put the popsicle in there. That way you don't spill it everywhere. Now eat it. But, okay, so here's the thing. Sony makes a shit ton of money off of you selling a game on their console. They make a portion of it. Look how many games have been selling over the past 5 years, past 10 years, that have been like $100 fucking for deluxe editions or premium editions or whatever. And the only thing they really had was like, you know, they might have art, you know, some art pieces from the game or making the game, or, you know, they might have had, you know, a music track or something. But it was ridiculous at the amount of money they wanted for what little they gave you. And I never bought that. But anyways, that's getting on a touchy subject. Alright, so I'm just basically going to go back into the garage, go back to Blackwood. Alright, so now we have to retain again. Go to global map. Go back to Michigan. Now this is Lake COVID in the Kola Peninsula. This is what everybody is ranting and raving about right now. But I like the gameplay, so go back to the garage. Not doing too bad for being up all freaking yesterday and all last night and this morning and all day today. Alright, so this is one that I got that I paid for $3. And this is the premium thing that they fucked up. It's a great vehicle if you're in the low neg, low and low positive. But once you hit that auto, this thing just goes all over the place. It's haywire. This one is actually pretty decent. But they nerfed it to where... Okay, so before I could take this anywhere, do anything when I first bought it. Now they got smart. And they're like, well, you know, since you're bitching that you have highway tires and you're going through the mud like it's so easy, they took it away from me. So it does not go through the mud until you start getting better tires. Alright, so that's my Peterbilt. Well, I call it a Peterbilt. Alright, so I still need to get into my GMC. And I got my Fleet Star out there still. And I didn't pull the Fleet Star over. Son of a bitch. Let me take this thing out. Put it in low gear. Like I said, in low gear, it's good. Oh. Once you get out of it, that's when shit goes crazy. And this is such a neat little car. It's got some fat fucking tires on that thing. You should see when it kicks up mud. It's good. Alright, so let's drag this. Because I've already got my trophy. Yes, and drag. Now, technically, I could have jumped in it and just pushed recover. But I don't like doing that. Now that the Fleet Star is right outside in the area, now I can move to the garage. Now everything's fixed, it's got a full tank of gas, back to normal. So now the Chevrolet. Okay. Just take this to the garage. Well, actually, I don't want to take it to the garage. Yeah, I'll take it to the garage. Here's another thing I found interesting. Alright, so if you're one of those people that don't like driving at night, or you're bitching and crying and complaining because it's nighttime again, and it's like, oh my god, I just can't take it. They have a little cheat thing for you. You just go into your text pad thing, pull up the map, and you see at the top there it says Black River Night 0147. Okay, you tap your triangle, it'll bring it to 6 o'clock. Oh, look at that. Fucking daytime, miraculous. I don't need lights, and now I can stop my bitching. And for those of you that don't know what Recover is, it's a cheat thing where, to me, it's cheat. I don't care what anybody says. But you just press your up, you hit Recover, yes, and then it takes you back to the garage without actually having to drive to the garage. So it kind of takes the fun away from screwing shit up, you know, like, because you can be on your way back to the garage from a couple of hours out doing errands or whatever, and on your way home, you know, you fuck up, and you just run off the road or something, and you fall down a mountain, or you get yourself stuck in the river or some shit, and you don't want to go to the garage, grab another vehicle, and come back and take care of the matter. Everybody's so in a hurry to just recover and not deal with the consequences of their own actions. That's why I wished they would take it out, to get people to be responsible for their own actions. Now, if they wanted to pull over to the side of the road, you know, if they're in a hurry to get done doing whatever, okay, they took 2 wooden planks over to the town center or whatever, and they don't want to drive all the way back, but there's no Recover, okay, they can pull over, park it, and then just exit the game. And then when they start up the next time, they can do whatever they got to do again. I mean, it's not a big thing, but people just want the easy way, and it's aggravating. So, like I said, we need to fix that. I don't think I'm going to have enough time, but I'm just going to try to do the first part. Oh shit, I gotta go back in so I can get the thing to do it. Because I'm thinking about putting alright, customize frame add-ons. Where's the... There it is. Alright, so now I have a crane with the flatbed, or the sideboard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this trailer, but I don't think I can. I don't know. There's some trucks that'll let you do it and some that won't let you do it. Okay, it will let me do it. Cool. Alright, so now I've got my metal beams. Now I need the 2 concrete blocks that I was telling you about. And since it's going to be a pain in the ass pulling the trailer, because I have highway tires and it's muddy, well, I'm going to do something a little different. Because you can do the entire Michigan with the GMC MH9500. You can even do the entire Alaska and the Lake COVID with the GMC and the Scout. So the 2 vehicles you get to start with, you can use to complete the entire game. And you will find out real quick what kind of character you are really made of, because if you're like, oh, I'm in a hurry, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you're always going after, like, whatever to go faster, you're going to end up having more problems. If you're more patient, you think things through, you will have less screw-ups and less headaches. And you will have more fun. Because the only person, well, 99.9% of the time, the only person to blame is going to be you if you fuck up. I mean, obviously there's that off chance of something not working right, or a glitch, or something. Look at this, it's just, tires are spinning. Just pulling one thing. Alright, so there's a fuel truck down there. I don't need the fuel truck. Did I pass it? I hope I didn't pass it. No, I think it's over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and detach trailer. Oh shit, I forgot I gotta attach it and then unpack cargo. Sorry about your mailboxes. Because if I tried to pull this trailer up, I would just do nothing but spin and make fucking gopher holes. I've already done it. I know. Unpack cargo. Detach trailer. Look at that dry dirt I just kicked up a little bit. That's cool. Alright. Yeah. So, bring it down. Come on. There you go, right there. Drop it. Grab another one. I hate this camera thing. Alright, so drop it. Restore crane. Pack cargo. Still in gear. Now look how much easier it is for me to get up out of there than it is to try to pull the whole damn trailer out with highway tires. Alright. Shit, not back far enough. There we go. Let's go to the fallen power line. Hop over to the gas station. I think I'll be done for tonight. I got homework to get done. I got a couple of discussion posts to get done, maybe another blog. And then the rest of my homework's gotta be done by Sunday. Next term's gonna be more fun. This term I just have creative writing and world mythology, which mythology class is pretty fun. So is my creative writing, but Next term I have digital sculpting. That is going to be fun. Start putting things into practice a little bit better. Come on. Yeah, this thing is barely handling the cargo load. Alright. No. Alright, so that and that. Now by doing these, it'll help you have a more efficient way of getting around. Since I have highway tires, I need to be on the highway as much as possible, instead of off-roading. Now technically, I should go back to the town center, go up here, turn around, go to the town center, get me another thing of metal beams, go back to that place where I got the 2 concrete blocks, and then go up here to this bridge and finish the bridge. But I don't know how long I've already been streaming. Alright, here's, see, look how it's a little bit wet. And I've got an empty trailer. Let's see if I can do this. Alright, looks like I'm doing alright. I tried taking up that one trailer, that long trailer with the concrete blocks on it, with only 2 of them on there, and it was not letting me bring it up the hill, even with an empty load. Alright. Take it from here next time. Go ahead and get my gas. Shut off the vehicle. Alright, that'll be it. Thanks for watching.